So for those of you who'll be joining us on YouTube, let us have a little recap of what we have been experiencing today. As we have entered into the etheric portal in the higher realms, in the Himalayas, we have connected to the higher chakras above our heads and entered up into that realm of brilliant white light, free from detachment, free of attachments, and the purity of beingness, pure awareness as a divine being of light. And we hold this energy now for all those who are listening to be able to receive. So, we have a solar eclipse coming up in a couple of days, so we are of course already in those energies. So as we settle into the sensation of our bodies, relaxing tensions, moving ever deeper within, the Arcturians, always with us, and so many beings of light, ascended masters, angels and archangels, all are with us as we enter together into a deeper meditation where we can experience a reset which is available to us in the solar eclipse energies which are already flowing towards us. So as you center within, feel the energies flowing through your body, down through the soles of your feet, into your Earth Star chakra. From there, down through the crystalline grid and into Gaia's core. Allow her divine mother energy of her higher consciousness to move upwards through you, your aura, your central column. As you expand upwards and outwards in consciousness, and you begin to feel her support, her embrace, her love, as she comforts and stabilizes you upon the earth plane. Through your third eye, you may receive a crystal white light tinged with lilac or violet. It swirls. It enters through your third eye. And you breathe slowly and deeply into your higher heart. You increasingly let go, allowing oneself to receive by grace, for there is no doing here. All is received by grace. A simple letting go, a simple surrendering to the divine which is flowing through you. Gradually, as you relax more deeply in your body, as the mind quietens, the emotions come into better balance. You begin to feel more aligned. And a greater level of clarity. Your body is integrating all that has been received in the meditations of this weekend. The connection of Avebury to the Himalayas over this special Shiva and Shakti weekend. The ascension energies forming at the Himalayas in Tibet and that have been building throughout this weekend. The balancing of Mother God and Father God. The awakening, the ascension. And as your consciousness rises into your higher chakras above your head, our consciousness expands ever upwards into the dimension of pure awareness. Here, there is no attachment. So above your open crown is your soul star, sending down the golden light of soul. Its vortices, geometries and swirls of light surround your body, fill your aura and enter into your cells. Every cell in your body alive. Every cell connected to every other. A wholeness, a unity through the consciousness of each cell in your body. As this awareness, this energy of awareness enters into your human awareness, you feel a certain pleasure or calmness in the cells of your body as they receive this energy, this light. It is peaceful. The body does not need chatter in the human mind, the ego mind. And your focus is more centered in your bodies, connected to Gaia's core and her higher dimensional consciousness, which is merging into the cells of your body as you come into greater oneness with her, the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother energy comforts, warms, allows. You begin to feel safe, no longer full of fear. And there is the contentment in beingness, where nothing needs to be done. This place of non-doing. Acceptance of all that is, simply as it is. Your crown is open above your head, your soul star. Above this, your stellar gateway, your opening to your galactic consciousness, and your spiritual chakra, connecting you to your oversoul. As your consciousness expands into this area of self, you rest in pure awareness. Here, there are no attachments, free from identification. You are free simply to exist. A divine being of light. And your consciousness is everywhere, part of the whole, infinite, without boundaries, without limit. Here, you can connect with whoever you wish throughout the galaxy and universe. Look at Arcturus and begin to feel more deeply the energies flowing to us from Arcturus, from their crystal temple, from their starship Athena, and their blue light. You can call upon Yeshua or Lord Sananda, as you may prefer to call him, Mother Mary, or perhaps he is with Mary Magdalene. And you can look at the central sun, the energies passing through our sun, and we receive these energies from our sun, from Yeshua and Mary. And they both stand before us in our circle. Jesus is the master of letting go. As we see the brilliant golden light of our sun through our third eye, we receive the consciousness of our sun. As it fills your heart, It brings a sphere of golden light into your solar plexus. The golden light in your heart is tinged with pink. Sanander's resurrection flame, which he is sending to each one of us, as Jesus and Mary move through us. In equal energies, balance begins to return in the human structure. As the mind quietens, as your focus moves downwards into your heart space, you find these energies, these frequencies, lead you out of fear, self-criticism, condemnation, guilt, and suffering. For Jesus is the master of letting go, and as he fills you with his energy, you can let go. It's not something you can do or to get. Receive by grace. For this letting go comes from a much higher dimension than the third dimension. And we continue to allow our frequency to be raised. We rise in frequency. We allow. I am. And I am loved simply because I exist. I do not need to do anything, become anything. I simply am content to be what I am, to be who I am. And as compassion and unconditional love flows through my heart, I feel the torn energies of not being good enough are being dissolved away. I let go of judgment of self, criticism of self. I let go of all guilt and sadness. And all that remains of light and dark, I accept unconditionally as I allow both the higher and the lower, the light and the dark, to exist in me as I embrace the dark, my shadow side, low vibrations, all that is not of the light, I encompass and embrace. And so this allows me to love myself, and as I do love myself, so I'm able to feel more acutely, more intensely, the love of Lord Sananda, of Yeshua, as he pours his Christed light into my heart. And as I feel my love for him flowing towards him, so I receive more of his love. And I come to realize that what I'm receiving in his love for me is actually my own love, which is within my heart, that is beginning to open more and more each day. In my connection to Yeshua, you Lord Sananda, I feel a part of him in oneness. My love and his love are all one. And from this place of higher love. I am able to receive this brilliant golden light, not only from my sun, but from the central sun of Alcyone's. For my consciousness is everywhere. As a being of light, and I am rising closer and closer to pure awareness as a being of light, without boundaries, without limitation, simply to exist in infinity, in freedom. There are no earthly concerns here, simply pure awareness, the purity of being. So together we receive all the codes of the solar eclipse, from this higher dimension of self, of pure beingness, pure awareness, a pure limitless being of light. The codes travel down into my human form, my third dimensional consciousness, that they may activate within my being and pass through me into the earth, unto Gaia. As I continue to ascend in frequency, so I transform this earth and all light upon it, all life upon it. As all of us, light workers and star seeds, receive the energies of creation, into the web of light that surrounds the planet, as we all come together in divine light and love. and yet the pull of the ego is so strong. You want to say, I am, from the ego self. Always experience, I am, from a higher place within yourself. You know you are so much more than your physical body. Yet allow yourselves to love the body, to care for it. To recognize it as a part of who you are in this third dimensional realm, as it becomes your temple, your temple of light, within form, bringing the higher dimension into the third dimension, allowing your crystalline light body to merge with your physicality, becoming the temple of light within the body. And all takes place through love, the frequency of love. So rest a while with Yeshua, with Jesus and Mary. As they stand before you, invite them in. And so they prepare you for the reset available to each one in the eclipse energies. be open to receive this reset. As your subconscious, your body, lets go of all that it has held. And wherever in your body you may feel that something is stuck there, the resistance, the holding on, bring their energies there and ask for help for its transformation and transmutation, that we may become a clear channel of higher light and love, of higher dimensional energies and beingness during our physical life upon this planet. And so you rest in these energies, allow them to do their work. Nothing is hurried. Nothing is rushed. All is in perfect timing. And only perfect patience gives immediate results. And perhaps you may notice in yourself what allows you to enter deeply within. And what opposes this? For Lord Sananda comes in silence. All is received in peace. And the sun Our sun, the central sun, continues to glow brilliantly in golden light, in brilliant white light, and we simply continue to receive. So rest in these energies for as long as you wish.